Welcome back to Fox 43 AM Live. Join us now is Darren Stevens, 2025 President of the Sunflower Association of Realtors. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. Great to have you guys back on the show.
Thank you.
You know, it's National Homeownership Month.
It is.
Yeah, to introduce our viewers to National Homeownership Month, what does that mean for us?
So it is obviously the kickoff of the summer selling season, and you know, June is a great time really to kind of think about getting out after school is done. If you've got kids that finish school and you're needing to get moved for that summer, it really is the first time to put your house on the market. You start to look, start to buy, you know, and it's been, you know, a lot of what we do as realtors is connect people up and connect and advocate for agents day in and day out, are building that relationship with clients and looking, you know, to make sure that we've got our help and support for you day in and day out.
So you mentioned kind of advocating for, you know, the community. Understand 9,000 realtors are heading out to Washington this week. What's their goal for this?
So it was last week that we went ahead and headed out, and you know, one of the things that we spent a lot of time doing is connecting with our legislators, our senators, and our representatives, even our county commissioners and our city planners, to really help educate the market and those agent senators, realtors, to understand what is going on in the market. How are there issues that are affecting homeowners and buyers, and what can we do to minimize some of the obstacles that are in place? Whether it's, you know, we've obviously seen the last 5 years higher interest rates. We've seen insurance costs soar. We've seen property taxes soar. We've seen the cost of homes soar, and it's really how do we help put things in place that can minimize some of those costs and really help buyers and sellers navigate the current market. It's a tough market out there, and you need somebody on your side to ensure that you've got your best foot forward if you're trying to sell your house. How many buyers can you get through? If you're a buyer, how can you help have somebody on your side to ensure that you're walking through the complicated maze of getting from I'm thinking about buying to actually sitting down and closing on that first home or second or third home, doesn't matter.
It's definitely very daunting. And while you guys were in DC, was there any kind of bills or anything that were being advocated for?
There's several that are on the docket right now. One is the tax exemption for capital gains. It's $250,000 if you're a single person, $500 if you're a married couple. That's raising from $500,000 to $1 million. There's another bill on that is looking at new construction. How do we minimize some of the obstacles and open up the development process in a greater way? Because we know there's about 5 million houses across the country that are short this year, and that even down to our local community, we only have about half of the inventory that we should have on the market. And so this bill will help minimize some of those regulations that are causing builders to not be able to get inventory out. There's another bill out there that is looking at commercial buildings downtown. How do we take and convert those into residential units and open up again more housing opportunities?
So yeah, so it definitely sounds like you're trying to kind of get, open up more opportunities for the community. And kind of looking at, you know, here in the Topeka, Northeast Kansas area, are there any major issues that we're particularly dealing with?
Yeah, we are. You look at property taxes have gone up. And you know, they've gone up 40 to 50% in the last 5 years. So it's really working with the county and understanding what's causing that. How can we help minimize some of that so that that doesn't become just a propelling straight up to leveling off, and ensuring that, you know, they understand this is a burden. What you could afford 5 years ago, a buyer cannot afford today. You're looking at a significant difference in some cases because of the interest rate costs and everything that's gone up exponentially.
Exactly. Well, Darren, thank you so much for joining us this morning. And it's great that you guys are here again advocating for, you know, homeowners across the community and people looking to become homeowners across the community, because certainly it's such a daunting process that I could never make heads or tails of it. So it's great that people are here to guide us through that process and, you know, help us to the next stages of our lives.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
And everyone, to learn more about Sunflower Associates of Realtors, you can go to sunflowerrealtors.com.